Hello, my name is Kimberly Cabe. I'm a family nurse practitioner. I specialize in integrative and functional medicine. I want to share my personal story with you regarding dolphin neurostim and vagus nerve stimulation. I've been using dolphin neurostim in my practice, in my family, and personally for the last 4 to 5 years for all manner of things. I call them my magic wands. So they treat all kinds of conditions. About 2.5 years ago, I moved my clinic into a new building, and the new building had a black mold problem, and I got incredibly ill. Within about 6 months, I had to close the practice. I was too sick to work. I had widespread body pain, muscle pain, joint pain, frequent migraines, weird rashes, increased food reactivity, intolerance to stress, exercise intolerance, hypoxia, shortness of breath, you name it. I had just about every symptom you can imagine with a toxic mold exposure. So I finally had to close my clinic, and I also had to sell my house because my house had some mold in it as well. Moved into a new house and did all the things that I knew how to do to treat a toxic mold exposure, right? Detoxification, rebuilding the immune system, an anti-inflammatory diet. I did all of those things. And after about a year, as long as I stayed at home, I was okay. As long as I was in my safe space and I didn't go shopping, go to a friend's house, go to a wedding, go to church, go play on the playground where there was mold growing up under the mulch that they put around the playground, then I was fine. But my reactivity came back the minute I went into any of those places, which was incredibly depressing. So about 9 months ago, someone sent me the vagus nerve stimulator attachment for the dolphin neurostim. Within 2 nights, I was sleeping again through the night for the first time in years. Within 2 weeks, I had lost 5 pounds with no other changes to my life. Within 3 months, I could go anywhere I wanted to go. I could go shopping, I could go to church, I could go to a friend's house, I could go to the playground, and my symptoms never came back. I also lost the extreme food sensitivity, the extreme food reactivity, including reactivity to gluten that I've had since my early 20s. I've not been able to consume gluten since my early 20s. And I still don't consume gluten because there's nothing healthy about glyphosate-ridden wheat in the United States. But to know that I can be exposed to anything and my system is not overreactive the way that it was, this is a blessing that I would have paid millions for, and I didn't have to. So I started using vagus nerve stimulation when I moved back into practice, thanks to my healthy body, with my mold toxic patients, with my patients with chronic Lyme and other tick-borne illnesses, and for patients with long COVID. So from a pathophysiological standpoint, these diseases are almost identical on the back end. And I'm getting outcomes in weeks that I can't get in months of supplements, IV therapy, lifestyle changes, et cetera. So it's been invaluable, an invaluable tool in my practice, in my personal life, for my family. My daughter has an anxiety condition that she's had since birth, and 3 VNS treatments a night, and she can do anything she wants to do. It dramatically improves resiliency to all toxic exposures. And in the modern world, we're exposed to toxic exposures all the time. We can't escape toxicity. We need to build a system that is more resilient. And vagus nerve stimulation is the best way that I have ever known to do it. Thank you so much.